Hello traders, it's Ivan here. What's up? We have just collected more than 3,000 pips as of late, so this is another weekly Forex forecast for dollar pairs and yen pairs. My name is Ewinningstrategy. I'm a Forex trader, I'm a mentor, and I have a mentorship program that you can join as well if you need my help. If not, we're going to give you this weekly Forex forecast. And if you're trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. What has happened in the past doesn't need to happen in the future, but also, don't risk money you cannot afford to lose. Don't risk more than 1% per trade. And also, have a strategy proven on demo before you even think about going real with your money. I hope you like this video. I hope you give this a thumbs up because we are going to make a lot of pips this week. So I hope you're ready for Australian dollar, US dollar. I use pivot points. Pivot points is basically targets, entries, and where I can put my stop loss. And I'm only looking as a buyer. So I'm looking into this green zone here for entries. As you can see, here was a buy entry and here was a buy entry for last week. So for this week, I'm just thinking, let's get this price back to 73. 73 is very good price. I'm just seeing this pullback on Friday as to be, yes, let's go higher. And then we can then also just move higher. But 73.70, which is a weekly target, isn't really my target for all of my trades. I'm just trying to position trade every time market moves higher and it comes down to support as of here. I am buying, and then I have my 50 pip stop loss down here. And then I just hope that it goes higher, and if it doesn't go higher, okay, I only risk 1%. The other thing to this one is, if it goes higher, I will buy again. If it goes higher, I will buy again. But if it continues lower, I don't care. I will just wait. As you can also see, my entry back down here, as I posted about yesterday. That's a good video you should watch. For Euro USD, we are really still just bullish, and I'm really concerned about that as the top, but we don't know yet. So I'm still really playing this as support, as a buy zone, and really wanting to take this higher, continuation higher. Maybe target is 120. Not entirely sure with myself yet, but that's what I think. And then I think we have to break 119 at least to maintain the uptrend for now. We can't afford as buyers for this one to get rejected again. We still have this price down here at 1760. So let's make more pips. Pound dollar, we are really seeing a good run at the end of the week. That's a bit worrying, but I still want the price to come back down to 132.52 up to 134. Where do I put my stop loss? Basically down here, below this low here. Same thing for your dollar, just below the last low, or 50 pips from here. We also still have the price of 130.60 entries, so let's continue higher, people. I will then spend every single day at London Open buying pullbacks. Okay, now you know that's two. For gold, really nothing really much. Still no market. How can I say it's no market? Why can't you just trade whatever you can see in front of you? This is not a market condition I like to be in. And we opened here and we closed here, and that is basically just 150. It's not a lot. It's just sideways. So we did not make a new high. We did not make a new low. Hands off, pants down, and we just wait for that to happen. Whatever to happen. Silver, still the same thing. No market. That was actually bad. Silver, no market, and I don't really have any target at the moment. Of course, for gold, I want us to maybe go up above 1900 before we start buying again. And for silver, we might go back up above 125 before we start buying again. For pound yen, really want us to be bullish. Really liked that. That's okay for me. New higher high, didn't get it. Range and new low, yeah, that's just sets up for the new sell, though that was a good sell. That was a good sell, but it didn't make any fortunes. Really wanting to go higher and still having entries from down here. So I really don't want that to be taken out, but maybe that's maybe the plan. But so maybe something like that. It really just doesn't look bullish. I really want this to go above 138.50 before starting buying again, maybe. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Pull back, continuation higher, buying every single day as we continue higher. Boom. Look out for what Pfizer or whatever companies say on Monday. Might happen. New Zealand dollar is one that is just moving higher and higher, and you all can see that's really where we had an entry. So 167, and it just continued higher, bought, continued higher, bought, continued higher, bought, continued higher, bought, continued higher. I didn't like that. I did not like that one. Well, it was maybe because of the dollar pairs, but then it just continued higher. So okay, well, did close some trades here, but I guess we could come back down to 69 and then continuing higher. Yes, mate. So Sunday open, my people, is a very crucial, important day. All right, cool. Target at least up to 170, but it's basically at the end of the year. When this day here, Tuesday, 1st of December, so basically we have all next week to make a new high, then a pullback. So we can buy December. If Friday next week ends high on these pairs, I'm then expecting a drop in the beginning of December. We shall see. USD CAD, really, really sideways. Okay. Hoped it would be better, but all right, mate. That was a sell last week. That was a sell last week. Oh, sorry, that was a sell last week. Not really new higher high, but you really want this to hold this price here of 131. And then continue lower, pull back, continue lower. Okay. I hope to come back to 129. We didn't get it this week, so hope we'll get it this week. We didn't get it last week, hope we'll get it this week. USOIL is actually moving higher. That should make USD CAD down. All right. But so far, nothing much. But yeah, if you're trading oil, I think you are wanting 141.64, continuing higher, buying at support, buying at support, buying at support. That's all. I just want to go through the COT report with you, which is the hedge funds, the big boys, what they are doing really in the market. They have got more longs on euro, but also more shorts coming in. I'm still at 75%, 25% short. So they are very, very bullish. For pound, the market is still net short and even more short now. And it might even increase with the Brexit. So have that in mind, that all of a sudden when this Brexit thing happens, that can shake the market. Have that in mind still. So they say they will make a decision maybe by the end of the year, maybe 3 days before the New Year's. So it's going to be a rookie December. So for the Japanese yen, we have long taking profit. Do you know why? Or stop loss? Because they lost tons on the news about the vaccination from Pfizer. So what does that tell us? It tells us that yen now is a bit more short. Very good. Can it also be because they were betting on Trump winning? Maybe. Those are my two reasons why they would get out of their longs. So really, really positive news here. New Zealand dollar, more longs and short. Positive news. That's what I want to see, because this one is a strong one, and I really want a strong New Zealand because I want this to go up and I want to make money. For the Canadian, still, yeah, just nothing. Just nothing much. Nothing much. Bit more. A bit more bullish. For the Swiss, I want this to be weaker, but this one is actually getting, yeah, not much either. For the Swiss, it's just standing still. For US dollar, I want this one to increase, and this one to go down. But path last week was more longs. just equal amount of shorts, still the same level. But still, what I want to see really, we want us to be net short in this one. For gold, we still have plenty of buyers, but look at that. Buyers coming in on gold. I love that. Do you know what else I love? December coming in, because I expect things to rise. So that's good, positive. Because we have seen here 15,000 K, 14,000 down, and now they are seemingly, at least, to start getting in. Also, sellers starting to take profit out again. I love that. And also, that could change the turn of gold. Might go down, but in the end, the trend is now starting to pick up again. If we just take a very quick look at what retail traders are doing in the market, they are short 70% Australian dollar, the opposite of the market. The euro, 68% short on euro dollar, really short, and New Zealand, wow, 76% is short. That's really extreme. So as you can see here we have two different markets. The hedge funds are selling the dollar and sending prices up, and here you have the retail traders who's doing the absolute opposite. As you can see in the euro dollar, we had 80-20 here for buys. Here it is 68-32 for shorts. Those who don't understand it, please tell me in the comment section. So if you like that, please give this video a like, because I think that is very, very interesting. Two different worlds, hedge fund buyers, retail sellers. Boom. For the Aussie yen, the Australian dollar against Japanese yen, I really want this to be buy. So I hope this is the bottom it's trying to form. Any pullback and then higher. Though I want a higher high and a higher low before that, but still we are moving higher and I want this to go high. Even though I see that this is falling, I'm just saying we went back to where the Pfizer news is. We're now rejecting that. That is an amazing piece of information that I really like. For the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, really not nothing else than this one is falling. This one, Canadian, is the weak one. Yen is a bit too strong and it really is falling. Adios. I will come back next week when it is a buy again. So for the euro yen, we have here a double bottom, a high and a low, but we don't have a higher high yet or higher low. So really this has to really turn around and go up right now. So if we go into the weekly pivots, if we go into the weekly pivots, it was really just touching the buy zone for the buy price for this week. So I really hope this is going higher and then we can start buying. But really, that's the price you really want to be at the end of that week. And stop loss is here, so it's very close. Doesn't really matter. Let's take it up. Target 124, back up to 125. Yeah, something like that. For New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, we have been in a range. We had not broken down as the other one. The CAD yen was down here. Euro yen was down here. So really, this one is a strong one. I really like that. So the pullback here is just, for me, a reason to buy. But I have to say we are in a range. So that really dampens me and say, okay, there's no market at the moment. I want a new higher high. Will I get it? I don't know. So I'm still also just resting from the positions down here on this one. So, great, mate. Last but not least, the Euro New Zealand. This one is falling and falling and falling. And I think will just continue to fall. I would like maybe for price to come up to 71.50 before shorting it down to 68.50. The other thing to this one is it is just short. We haven't broken out of any of those highs as of yet. This high was maybe the most prominent one. So really still an aggressive downtrend because Euro is the weak one and then New Zealand is really a strong one. So as long as New Zealand is still strong and Euro is still weak, we are still seeing this one going low. Thank you guys for being here. I just want to say tomorrow I'm going to be live. I hope you will be there. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fun and it's going to be with me and you and everyone else. please come with your Forex pairs that I haven't really touched on today. To finalize this video, I am US dollar bear, Japanese yen bear, and I just want Euro dollar to rise and New Zealand dollar to rise. So until next time, stay safe, don't risk money cannot afford to lose, and I see you tomorrow. Boom.